no freaking way. J. Cole has finally done it. He is going to drop The Fall Off on February 6th, 5 days after my birthday. What a birthday gift. Oh my goodness. A$AP Rocky dropping this Friday and J. Cole dropping a few weeks after is crazy. Bro, A$AP Rocky dropping an album this Friday, it should not be coming out of my mouth like that. Slow down. And then again, dude, what timeline am I living in? It has been a fat minute since both these guys dropped an album. Now we just need Frank Ocean to somehow, some way come out of unannounced retirement. Same with Rihanna. And we're completely back into 2016 timeline. Because also Bruno Mars is dropping at the end of February as well. And Blackpink. But Blackpink is dropping a mini album. Like, bruh, we did not wait for years for Blackpink to come back just for them to just drop a mini. Can that company just kick rocks, go rot in prison or something? Because what are you doing? 4 years plus just for a mini album. Alright, they got it, man. They got it. That's not important right now. What's more important is that A$AP Rocky is dropping this Friday. J. Cole is dropping The Fall Off. I want to talk about these two in particular. I have heavily criticized A$AP Rocky for his lackluster effort in rolling out his album. Like, he was supposed to drop 5 years ago. He was supposed to drop 5 years ago. The first time. The second time, it was a few years back. They were releasing his snippets and he dropped a few singles here and there, and nothing really came out of it. Nothing really came out of it. People were speculating, oh, this was gonna happen and that was gonna happen. We got a single with A$AP Rocky featuring J. Cole with the Alchemist production. This is gonna be crazy. And then nothing really transpired. And then, like, bro, this is crazy. I really don't know what to expect from Dopey Dumb. Aside from just A$AP Rocky just doing random experimentation shit. My goodness, bro. J. Cole is really finally dropping The Fall Off, bro. Bro, the concept sounds so freaking good too. It's so real. Here's the concept of The Fall Off. Because there was a narration before it goes to snippet for like 10 seconds. And then, bam, it's black screen. And then that cover that he dropped, or it was leaked, that is supposed to be the alternative cover. We're not 1,000% sure about the actual cover yet, but the concept of The Fall Off is that eventually legends will fade away out of the spotlight. They'll lose their sense of touch. The natural essence of evolution is for you to have a particular rise in which, in certain cases, certain celebrities, they reach a certain peak and then they drop, they fall off. That's supposed to happen. The natural evolution of art, life in general, is that you get to a certain level of success, a tipping point, a peak, and then eventually you're gonna lose that touch and you're gonna eventually have to give it to somebody else. Somebody else is going to take it. It happens. That's part of life. However, some people are framing it as like the worst thing ever to have a rise and fall, when it's a neutral concept. It's a neutral concept because that's just life. People attain success, people fail, people fall off, people lose their sense of maintenance. They can't really hold on to this fame. Some people are one-hit wonders, and they're just cool with it. They're chilling with it. They have one-year wonders. Like, not everybody is going to maintain this success for a long time. They're not supposed to keep this peak forever. It's not supposed to be the case. Eventually, you have to pass the torch to somebody else. It's just how it goes. So, that's the whole concept of this album. And with the way the production starts with very, very abrasive, very vibrant with the soul sample, and also abrasive at the same time, dude, this has to be one of the best drops to start off the year. It has to. It has to. Some people say album of the year contender. I could see it. I could see it. There has to be a level of quality that he has to attain as well. But from the looks of it, with him working on it for a good decade plus, a good decade, there's no way this album is any less than the bare minimum of really, really damn good. The expectations are pretty high for this guy. I think this is crazy to put too much pressure on him. I don't also think it's crazy for us to assume just off the rip, just off some of the snippets and the way the concept is orchestrated, that this album is going to be one of the best. One of the best outputs he's ever done. So, over the course of this time, I'm just really curious what is gonna transpire. Is there gonna be a lead single at some point? Maybe. There could be. He might lead off with a single at some point this month. That'll lead into the following weeks. Just moving forward the following few weeks. Wow. 2026 is really off to a very bold start. Very bold start. 2 dropped per album. That was great. I really enjoyed it. ID at Double T. That group dropped a really great EP. I really enjoyed everything that was on it. That EP, I'm still playing into consistent rotation. Now we got A$AP Rocky this Friday, which is crazy to say because why am I saying this? I'm not supposed to be saying it. Isn't Rocky supposed to be delaying this thing? We got Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars and Big 2026 dropping an album. We got Blackpink and Big 2026 dropping a mini album. But they left for 4 years just for them to drop a mini album. The difference of expectations is that with that group being away from the spotlight, away just making music together, they're supposed to be able to accumulate more between a balance of quality and quantity, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. It probably is going to be a few songs and that's going to be it. And probably one of the lead singles, Jump, that's probably going to be in that mini album. And that'll be unfortunate because we're looking forward to more material, 4 years being gone. Is 2026 going to be one of the craziest years yet for music? Especially with the way it started, how bold it started. We'll see what happens. I really cannot wait for this Friday. I really really cannot wait. It's Wednesday afternoon. I need it to be Thursday night already. I really need it to be Thursday night already. Next week, I have to get my left side of wisdom teeth done. So I'm gonna have to drop a video beforehand of some kind that I'm gonna have to take a week off for a while. I'm probably gonna have to prepare some videos for within the next week so I can at least pump them out while I'm recovering. So there's that. This is basically an update on music to look forward to. Hopefully this year is going to be so pumped, so live with music drops, and from the looks of it and from how things are executing, it's looking to be a big year. Big year. We need some big time drops. We need some big time drops. This is just one of those years. It just feels and it just makes too much sense for it not to be a big time drop year. We'll see what happens.